Hi, I'm Martina, and today's topic I'm going to pick randomly. I'm going to pick today's topic, and then I will go with the flow, okay? Because this is how I like. Too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited. Okay, too passive. Yeah, some people, and this is probably going to trigger, I'm here to trigger you, okay? I'm here to trigger you. If you don't know me already, I'm here to trigger you. Because I'm ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about triggers. So yeah, too passive. And this is even I have mixed feelings about this, okay? Because sometimes, and I've seen so many women taking initiative, doing things, working on things, and I'm going to tell my personal story, okay, as well. So this is I was too active instead I don't think I ever been too passive, while my love interests, they were too passive. And this is how it works from my perspective. So I was starting conversations, I kept the flow going, I even invented games, or I used cards, questions, whatever, to keep it fun, to keep it sometimes sent memes, okay? And they were responding to that, but they never initiated. So this is take initiative to meet someone, okay? So this is also the thing when I get some people, they are shy, okay? I had moments in my life when I was a shy person too. So I know what it's like. This is when you have so many insecurities, okay? When you are so afraid of rejection. And it's going to be different for a man and different for a woman, okay? We women been taught that men should lead, men should start conversations. On the other side, I can imagine what it's like to be a guy nowadays. Because a woman can be considered, she's so desperate. Well, big deal, okay? For a guy, he could be accused for being, I don't know, for assaulting her or whatever. So this is the risk of taking action nowadays when we have such a crazy dynamic. It's so upside down. Everything is crazy. No gender know how to deal with those changes, okay? Because we are shifting. We are changing. Old paradigm is gone. Women, they are trying to adapt to new conditions, to new ways of living, to new patterns, to new behaviors that we've been conditioned to not talk, to obey, to submit, to always let a guy lead, right? But then that empowerment on the other side is hard for guys because they this is I can only, and maybe you can share it in the comments, if you're a guy, why is so hard for you to talk first to a woman? Okay, on the other side, I know so many women, and I was there, okay, when I found a guy attractive and I was in my shy era, I had no idea what and how to do it to give him that sign, hey, I'm into you. Just to discover later at some stage that he was into me, but he had no idea he was my crush too. So for women who are watching this, sometimes you need to give a guy to a signal, okay? Because nowadays no one is approaching anyone. We have Tinder, we have Bumble, we have things like that where it's easier for them. But again, because we are so exposed to rejection, it creates that too passive behavior, and women, they are so frustrated, guys, you don't do anything nowadays. On the other side, he probably tried 50 times and he was rejected on dating apps, and right now he has a pattern that taking action means rejection, and he won't do it, and he will wait for a woman to lead the connection, because honestly he doesn't know how to do it. And this is like a huge thing nowadays. This is a huge thing nowadays, because I told the guy what he should do. On the other side, I know that he won't read my mind. So I need to communicate. And there are so many submissive women. I'm not submissive. That's the thing. I'm not submissive. There are many submissive women who will wait for a guy to do the whole job. But because he tried so many times, and that's the thing with our society right now. Previous generation, when they had no Tinder, okay, and I'm going to explain you how subconscious works. They didn't have a Tinder. It was normal to approach a woman. How many women they would approach in their life? Let's say, okay, 20, maybe, in the bar or maybe at the street or whatever, 20, okay, and people got married quite early. In previous generations, it was different, okay? While our generation, so from 20 to 30, that's 10 years. How many people you dated? How many people you talked to on social media or through dating apps? And how many times you was rejected? So of course it creates a blockage. Of course it creates passivity in men. Of course it's normal reaction to being rejected, because for your subconscious mind, it doesn't matter if that's some random person online. This is a human being who decided that no, you're not for me. And repeatedly, and that's the same with women. How many guys you swiped, let's say, right, and you didn't match with them? But it's also like, I mean, I never text first on dating apps. Never. Because I feel this is like a castration for a guy. But I always have enough cheeky or maybe encouraging bio for them to make this first move. Okay? But so many guys, they never message me. So I felt, okay, I'm just a part of your collection of your matches. On the other side, I had so many conversations that suddenly was gone, okay? And I could feel rejected, but well, for me, and I worked on my rejection for years, okay? So for me, it was like, okay, well, rejection is redirection. But for guys, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to be more active because of disappointment you have. Okay, some guys, and this is like, I had so many conversations, okay, so many conversations with different people. And women, they are so angry at men. Don't worry, I've been there too, until I started to ask myself, okay, if I would be a guy, if I would be a man nowadays, would this be easy for me? Or no? No. Because I know very attractive guys who got rejected. And that's the thing. Because people think that, oh, he's attractive, he can have so many girls. So I even was seeing once a guy who was so angry that woman, they decided to go with someone who is at like 2-3 levels below them. Okay? Because he didn't trigger her insecurities. And they treated them like badly, and he was so frustrated, while he was quite attractive and he was like used only for fun, never for relationship. Then yeah, I never complained about people being interested in me, and yet yes, I experienced the same. Like, I was never good enough, so I mean, I felt like I'm good enough for fun, but because of the way how I communicate, how I talk, and this is like, well, the whole me thing, plus I'm psychic, so it removes some people from my dating pool, that everyone wants to be so seen, so they will go with someone who is easier, and that's okay. That's okay. But I also had a moment in my life, like, I was like, I feel like I'm just an experience for people who want to experience, to enjoy time with me. But when things get more emotional, I mean, that was before I discovered dynamic of avoidance and fearful avoidance and anxiously attached. Okay, but that was the thing. And I was a person who was too active, while men, they were too passive. They were responsive, but I was like, this is not the polarity I want to have in my life. And this is the thing. We want to have a polarity where feminine energy is receiving and receptive. And then masculine energy is the one who takes initiative and moves things forward. And it's also flipped. And so yeah. To keep the passion, I think both people should be active, okay, in some ways. And again, if you're a woman, you have to give them a sign, because otherwise they're gonna stare at you for, I don't know, 10 years, and suddenly you will discover, I was so into you, but I was 100% sure you didn't like me. And what I was doing, it was like, I'm 100% sure they don't want me. So that was like, yeah, sometimes taking action is the only solution to move things forward. So for that passivity, I learned, like, I've been rejected so many times that so I trained my brain. So when it happens, I'm like, it's not your first time. Chill, relax. You've been rejected by men you loved so much. Relax. This is just another rejection. They have a right to choose someone else. Just don't chase them. Don't send too many messages. Don't try to get them back in this way. And that was like the boundary I set with myself. And I started to be more like proactive when it comes to giving signals to guys. Okay, I have my rules. I will not text first. I personally think this is like we need to keep the dynamic, like when men take initiative, but women have to give them sign. And it was like, remember that thing with gloves when a woman I think that was the last century, when a woman dropped a glove for a guy, that was a signal, a social signal for him to pick up this glove, and that was a sign, okay, I'm interested in you. Well, we don't have gloves right now to drop it. We have weird dating apps, but yeah, my advice for you is to send a signal. If he will pick up, the person who receives a signal, don't be too passive. Take action, and well, just enjoy this life. Enjoy this life, because I feel like we are so how to say it? I'm gonna say it bluntly. We are so wounded. We are so afraid to try again. We are so like hurt, and it's okay, but we've lost our ability to enjoying things, to enjoying connections, and not putting so much heaviness on that. Like, I know there is a trend like date to marry. Okay, if you want to, yes, right, okay. I'm not saying to keep everything light and easy. It's all about finding that balance, okay? Finding that balance. Not every rejection is bad for you, and you rejected people too. 100%. You rejected people too. Especially nowadays when we have access to Tinder, when we swipe. So you didn't swipe right on every single person on this planet. So it's okay if they didn't swipe right on you. So see you on my next videos.